It seems like every week my tutorials are based around something that's going on in my life. That just seems to be the way it happens, and this week is of absolutely no exception. So I want to talk about calves. Yes, they are very cute, aren't they? But I wasn't actually talking about those type of calves. I was talking about the calves on the backs of the bottom of your legs, and how these are a completely underrated muscle that are vital for running, and you really shouldn't neglect them. And I know we all do when we go to the gym or do our strength workouts at home. The calf is at the back of our mind. It's not something that we work very often, but actually your calf raises your heel up about 1,500 times per mile when you're running. It does a lot of work, and it needs to be strong in order to deal with the impact forces of running. And at the moment I'm struggling with my calves. I'm really getting a lot of pain on every single run for the first kilometre, and then it eases off. But I feel like a granddad and I'm not enjoying it. So I'm going to share with you the exercises that I'm doing to try and strengthen my calves so that in the future they don't hurt as much. Now the first thing is the calves are actually two muscles made up of the gastrocnemius, which is the bigger muscle that kind of gives it its shape, and the soleus, which is underneath the gastrocnemius and runs down the centre behind the Achilles tendon. And these two muscles, you can do very similar movements to work them both, but you just have to tweak just that little bit what you're doing just to make sure you hit the gastrocnemius and the soleus separately. You can't work them both at the same time effectively. So here are my 3 exercises you can do in your day, fit them around, and it will strengthen your calves and hopefully give you less pain whilst running and give you a stronger push off from the ground as well. Exercise 1 is normal calf raises. So you could do it whilst you're cooking dinner. You can do it pretty much anywhere. When you're standing there, just up and down on the calves. That is a concentric mainly contraction, which is when your muscle shortens under tension. Now that hits the gastrocnemius. All you need to do to hit the soleus is slightly bend your legs. Next exercise is calf lowers. So you've got to get onto a surface like a step or stairs where your heel can actually go below the balls of your feet. And all you do is you start on your tiptoe and then you lower yourself down. That's an eccentric contraction where the muscle lengthens under tension, and that is lowering yourself to below the level of where your foot is. But keep your ball of foot, very important, keep your ball of foot on the stairs or on the step. 20 of those or 3 sets of 10 is absolutely fine. And of course, again, in order to hit the soleus, all we do is we bend our leg that little bit, and then that's hitting the soleus as well. Final one, and really the easiest one, is that you just stand on your tiptoes and hold it, because the soleus is a muscle that needs endurance, and therefore if you're standing on your tiptoes and just holding it, you're working on that endurance aspect of the soleus and gastrocnemius as well as the actual contraction aspect. So make sure that you're standing on your tiptoes. You can bend your knees a little bit as well to target those different muscles just when you're cleaning your teeth. Now, calf muscles are notoriously difficult to grow, but that doesn't mean that you can't strengthen them. And with these exercises done every day, just fitting them into your life, you're going to get stronger calf muscles, a stronger propulsive phase, and better shock absorption from the impact of running as well, and hopefully less pain. That's the fingers crossed for me as well. Hopefully less pain when I'm out and about running. So there you go, just a quick hit. Don't neglect those calves. They are really important for your running. See you Sunday.